Euphoria is a fever dream of obsession and anthropology. It will leave you breathless. Inspired by Margaret Mead, fiction feels startlingly alive. King drops us into 1930s New Guinea with no comforting map. The jungle presses close. Its heat seems to curl off the page. We follow three anthropologists, Nell Stone, her husband Fen, and charismatic Andrew Bankson. Their intellectual hunger feels as physical as malaria. King studied anthropology journals, then chose to invent cultures rather than misrepresent real ones. That choice frees her prose. Every ritual feels eerily plausible, yet freshly imaginative. The result is world-building both lush and concise. Readers smell sago bread, hear drums, taste river water tinged with metal. Few historical novels conjure setting with such sensory command. You feel transported, yet never lost. That transport powers the narrative from the first paragraph. Immersion here is an irresistible trap. King's detail management shows surgical precision. She knows exactly which vine, insect, or myth will haunt readers. That mastery builds trust within a single page. Dialogue captures subtle shifts between academic jargon and homesick vulnerability. We hear Nell's Massachusetts lilt fighting tropical exhaustion. Such sonic detail deepens character without exposition. Even mosquitoes feel curated for thematic resonance. Every element serves mood as well as anthropology. A stormy triangle drives the plot. Euphoria is a novel of ideas disguised as a swift adventure. The disguise works because the love triangle crackles with urgency. Nell seeks intellectual partnership. Fen craves glory. Bankson yearns for respite and connection. Their desires collide, accelerate, and inevitably scorch. King alternates first-person sections with close third-person to reveal clashing perceptions. We overhear private field notes, then witness the same moment through rival eyes. That formal pattern mirrors anthropology itself, observation filtered through imperfect subjectivity. Tension escalates without melodrama because each motive feels heartbreakingly human. Even Fen, often despised by readers, exposes wounds that evoke sympathy. Jealousy mingles with professional rivalry, stoking flames under every conversation. King sustains this volatile mix with sentences that snap like dry twigs. The result is pace, seldom found in literary fiction. You will race forward, yet dread the looming fallout. That dread proves addictive. King understands that research teams often resemble small families. Love and resentment bloom faster when sleeping in hammocks beside colleagues. She exploits this proximity to ratchet claustrophobia. Rain pounds canvas roofs, mirroring tempers inside the camp. Long marches upriver give Bankson time to idealize Nell. King sprinkles wry humor, preventing the tension from becoming oppressive. A drunken sing-along can pivot into threat within a page. Anthropology doubles as mirror for modern readers. While set 90 years ago, the themes feel current and pressing. King probes cultural appropriation, research ethics, and the voyeurism inside every traveller. Nell asks whether recording a ceremony steals its soul. Her doubt echoes debates surrounding Instagram tourism and documentary filmmaking. Bankson worries his presence warps the tribe's behaviour. That worry sounds familiar to any researcher facing the observer effect. King never sermonizes. Instead, she embeds questions within gripping scenes. The narrative invites self-examination without halting the story. We feel complicit whenever characters trade tobacco for secrets. That complicity lingers long after closing the book. The best novels reshape how we look at daily life. Euphoria achieves this effect with stealth and economy. It entertains first, then interrogates our assumptions. That structure explains its large crossover appeal. Fenn dismisses ritual gifts as trinkets, exposing colonial arrogance. Nell, by contrast, records each exchange with raw gratitude. Bankson occupies a middle ground, reflecting many Western readers. Through him, King interrogates the fantasy of objective neutrality. The novel thereby critiques early anthropology while honouring its curiosity. King's research never overshadows emotion. Scholarship feeds drama. You learn while your pulse quickens. That synthesis separates Euphoria from drier historical fiction, a finale as explosive as it is inevitable. Praise often centers on King's ending, and for good reason. The last pages feel like thunder rolling through humid air. Moments of tenderness collide with sudden violence, yet nothing feels cheap or engineered. King seeds every consequence early, letting tension bloom organically. When tragedy erupts, we recognize the sparks from chapters back. That recognition intensifies the emotional hit. After closing the cover, you may sit silent, heart still thumping. Few novels command such lingering power. Euphoria joins that rare company effortlessly. The ending reframes earlier joy as fragile and fleeting. This ambivalence ensures rereads reveal fresh shades each time. Great art rewards return journeys. Euphoria proves it. After the climax, King wisely grants a short coda. That quiet breath lets readers process the emotional fallout. Still, questions remain unsettled, echoing the muddy river. Did Nell achieve her fieldwork dream, or merely escape Fenn? Bankson's future also hangs unresolved, adding bittersweet resonance. Readers project their own hopes onto that ambiguity. The ambiguity grants lasting life beyond the covers. Years later, you may still debate motives with friends. Such longevity signals a modern classic. Read my full deep dive article for more insights and spoilers.